Hey, it's Victoria. Today I am here to do what I call my Dollar Tree calendar hack, I guess. I had been wanting to do some calendar little kind of gift items that I sell. I make a lot of paper crafts and sell a lot of it to friends and family, a lot of coworkers. And I've been wanting to do like a calendar one and ordered some calendars, little small calendars from a company. I still haven't gotten them yet. It's been over a month. I'm not too happy about the company and their shipping and all that. So I did go on YouTube and research like little calendar note things, little little gift items, and I found this, which is the Easel Calendar Note Box, and this is by LeeAnn Greff. She's a Stampin' Up demonstrator and does a lot of nice paper crafts. So anticipating my calendars coming, I did these. So it's very simple. I love it. It kind of folds up a little bit, has a little box on the front, and then a spot for the calendar, and then a spot for post-it notes and a pen or pencil, whatever you would want to put on there. So I made these while I'm waiting for the calendars to come. So I have this one, I have this one, which is a little kind of Japanese kind of style. It's got the cherry blossom trees, and then this one. So these are what I made waiting for it. So I loved these, and I thought, well, those will be great. So, but when I went to the Dollar Tree and I found, if I can get it, I found these. Now, these are a 2019 calendar, and this is a notepad and a calendar on it, and it has a magnet on the back. So I bought a few of these. If I can find the one that I had opened, which I can't. But this is actually what I ended up doing with that. So I ended up making a similar stand that LeeAnn Greff did. So I did that same thing, but I wanted to use the notepad. So I used the notepad, and on these calendars, which was amazing, I saw how thick these were. These calendars are really, really thick on here. Oh, I have this one right here. So this calendar is really, really thick. It has actually four calendars within the one here. So it's got the notepad, and then there's four calendars here. So there's 4 Januaries, 4 Februaries, and so on. So I separated them all so I could do this. I put a little black cardstock on the back, which is a 110 pound cardstock from Michael's. It's the best cardstock out there for the best price. So I think I have. Yeah, it is this. It's Recollections. You get 100 sheets, 110 pounds, and it's a regular 8.5 by 11, but they are so nice and thick, and they come in so many colors. Like, I have a black one like this, so this is like a second one because I use a lot of that. It comes in black, the solid colors, black, white. I have a cream, and then there's ones that have 4 different colors in one pack, and they're normally $15, but you always can get a 50 or 40 and sometimes a 60% off coupon on it. So I always get those. My sister and I buy a lot of those. So I put that on the back. So I was able to make, 4 of these with this one. So you have 4 calendars, and that's what I used on this one. And then the one notepad, so that's what I used for here. So then the rest of these will go on all of these. So I'll put one on each of the front of these, and that'll finish those off. So for $1, I was able to, and that's, extra cardstock and stuff that I have. So for $1, I have 4 calendars out of that, and then one notepad, so I can make this with one of them, and then the rest of them can be just the calendar with the notepad. And I believe, yeah, I did. I got this also from the dollar store. That's also from the Jot. And there's 5 packs of the sticky notes in here. So I used the 3 there. I still have 2 more, so I can make 2 more with that. So let me show you how to make this, and I hope you like it. It's so much fun. I just love this one. So the first thing you are going to need is, I used the 110 pound cardstock for all of these too. So the first piece is 5 1/4 by 8 1/4, and that's going to be your back piece. And then this one is 7 3/4 by 8 1/4. And then you're going to score this at 5 1/4, 6 1/4, and 7 1/4. So this little 1/2 inch here is what's going to get adhered to the back piece. So this is going to end up being your front piece. So that'll be what we use for the front piece. The next piece is going to be your little box for your pen holder. And this is going to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/4. So on the long side, on the 4 1/4 side, you're going to score that at 1/2 inch. So that 1/2 inch on one side. And then when you turn it, you're going to score this at 5/8, 1 1/4, 1 7/8, and 2 1/2. So that will make your pen hole. You need the 5 sections, so when you fold this up and you glue the bottom down, the tabs down like that, that bottom part is able to get adhered to the base of the calendar holder. So there's that. And the rest of these are really just the layering pieces. So it's going to be up to you what you really want to use for them. Like I didn't put anything else on the back of this, so I just added a larger piece here, which is this. And this is a calendar layer, I kind of call these. This one ends up being, I believe, I don't know if I have that on there, but this ends up being, yeah, this one is 5 by 3 1/4. So this one's 5 by 3 1/4, and that's what fits there. And then this is for the note or the pen holder, and these pieces are 1/2 inch by 3 1/2 inches. So those will get adhered to the 3 sides of that. And then these are just the calendar layer. So these are what I like to layer that in. It's got black on the writing on here, so then I like to use black on that. And then I just did the pink on here because I really wanted to bring the pink out in this. Now, this is a double-sided paper, so that was easy to do because I just brought some pink in it. But this one I wanted to use a little bit of the pink, but do like that gold, because it says sparkle every day. I wanted to do a little bit of the gold in there, so that's why I have the black and gold. So with that, so this layer here for the calendar is 3 1/8 by 7, or I'm sorry, by 2 7/16, and then 3 5/16 by 2 1/2. So those you just layer on top of those. And then this is for the top part, which is this. Now that has a lot of colors and everything in it, and it matched that. So this would not have. So I just layered these 3 like that, and that's just going to be the top part. So these ends up being, I believe, 2 5/8 by 1. That's for this one, 2 5/8 by 1. And then this middle piece here is 2 3/4 by 1 1/8. And then this one is 3 3/16 by 1 1/2. So those will just adhere to that. So those are the pieces that you'll need. Otherwise you can do whatever you want on it. You can do some stamping or something like that, but this is just what I did. So you can just use that as a guide. So let's go ahead and put that together, and then I'll put those other calendars on the other piece. So I really like to use, and you're going to do a valley, a mountain, and a valley. So you're going to do it that way, so it kind of looks like an M that way. So this is the part that's gonna have glue on it, and I like to use my mono glue. So I'm just gonna glue that. I was so surprised when I saw those in the dollar store, because I've been wanting some, and when I ordered mine from this company, they actually, you know, did say on their website after I had ordered it, I didn't really, I guess, read some of the instructions or the comments, and it says that because of their large sale that they can't guarantee the normal shipping times because they have this large sale. My sister had a huge problem ordering from them, and I should have known better and not even done it. I should have just gotten from the other company. But yeah, lesson learned. So that's what that looks like there. And then all I do is put a little bit of glue on that top, like almost probably 3/4 of an inch. And I just close that up just on the top. You don't have to be precise on that. So just bring it up. Just like that. And that's going to stay really well. That's why I like to use the glue. Sometimes I've gotten presents or things from people, and sometimes the glue comes off, and I don't really like, or the tape comes off, it loosens. So I don't really like that. So I really like to use the glue, because that, I've never had anything that was glued that came off. So that's how that stands up. So that's really simple. So this is going to be our front. So all we're going to do is start layering this. Yeah. It's just really fun to do these, because you could do these custom. Someone really loves gardening, and you can do that. And this is the one I already ripped off. It already has a kind of a cardboard piece on there. So we will do this. I don't want that to come off. That's just going to go on there. Like that. And then we're going to make the little pen holder. So all we have to do with that is glue this last side here. And I actually like to keep that on the outside. So I will glue this part, which is the last one. You do cut out, I guess I didn't say that, you cut out this little notch on one of them. I don't think I said that. So cut one little notch out, because you don't really need that. So this is just going to be closed, and just close it up like a little box. So it's really simple. So I like to use this as the back then, and then close these in. Actually, I like to put a little glue on there. It's not going to fall apart. And do the little tabs in. And this cardstock is 110-pound cardstock, so it is quite sturdy. So it's really heavy. So this is going to be glued. So just make sure you know which side is your back side, and then glue that down. So I like to put that really far down. Doesn't have to be touching, so oops, doesn't have to touch. So let that sit a little bit. And then these are the small pieces that are 1/2 inch by 3 1/4, or 3 1/2. What am I saying? 3 1/2. So these just get glued onto, and you could have done this before you put this on there, but it's just as easy. That just gets glued onto the 3 sides that are showing. And the last one. I just love that you actually get 4 calendars with that one from the Dollar Tree, because at least I was able to use them for something. So if you just, I mean, I don't know why they would have that many calendars in one. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but so this gets just adhere to this layer. And then this one to this one. And then I'm going to put these on the top, and then you could put the calendar anywhere you would want on here. So if you want to put it towards the bottom, and I do have a fairly large size piece here. So I just wanted to bring a little bit of that pink up into the other side of this calendar. You just glue that on. And then this gets glued onto the top part here, and you can use as much space as you would want, because the calendar isn't very large, so it doesn't really take up a lot of room. Yep. And then the calendar. I'll probably do it so it has a little bit of the colors there, the black and gold come out a little bit. Okay, a pen, and that is finished. So that's all you need to do for that. That was just my little hack. I thought it was really nice. I just love how it stands up, and it's a little bulky maybe for like a, I guess it's not bulky for a desk. It's thin enough, but it's definitely bigger than something like this. But I didn't want to waste the paper pack that came with it, so that's why I did that. So you, yeah, I might as well do one of these right away. These are going on the front of these. They fit perfect. This is smooth. This glue is so nice. It's a little forgiving, so you can adjust it. But yeah, so all of these will have those on it, and out of one of the paper packs, that's what you know, that's what you get out of there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you go to the Dollar Tree and get these packs, because they're awesome. They come in all different kinds. I can't wait to do this one with a coffee cup at the bottom, so you can kind of make it your own. Yeah, thanks for watching.